What's up, happy people? How you doing? Come on in. It's the Magician of Tarot here. Just woke up from a nap, so you know I'm refreshed and rejuvenated. I hope you're feeling good as much as I am. We are talking about messages of encouragement today. We want to uplift people, we want to get the dirt off your shoulders, we want to make you feel good again. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. I don't know what we're talking about. I never do. So please allow me to pick on piles, please. Cinnamon wants to be first today. I haven't done cinnamon first in a long time, so that's what we'll do. First pile is going to be cinnamon. Say, I should have never been last. I should have never been second. I should have never been third. I'm always number one. Okay, cinnamon. Say it loud. Pile number 2 is going to be, say it loud. Say, I'm black and I'm proud. That's what I'm getting with the star anise. Third pile is going to be this bay leaf right here. Say, hateration, holleration is my go-to. I don't mind being that person. Is what bay leaf is. Bay leaf is always giving me attitude. So, whatever. Last but not least, going to be these 2 little cardamom seeds, these 2 little amigos. Say dun 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 dun. Okay, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me how much you love me. I'm going to give you some timestamps below. Chance for you to pick your piles. Peace. Let's get it in. What's up, Cinnamon Stick? Come on in. Let's talk about messages of encouragement. Crowd goes wild. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 1, please and thank you. Message of encouragement, whatever you have for us, Great Spirit. I don't have any channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Great Spirit, message of encouragement for pile 1, please and thank you. Star card out here. I feel like you guys have a platform because my star card is a person of guidance, a healer. I feel like you healed yourself and you help other people heal themselves. It's first channel message, but I feel like you guys have a platform. My star card is guidance, inspiration, hope, and I feel like I'm not the only one out here giving people hope. Spirit is telling me with this upright, I read uprights and reversals and so many other things, that you guys do a great job healing other people, and you probably don't know it, or you probably don't get recognized because her head is down. And with her head being down, the Spirit showing me that it means you guys are constantly working hard to embetter yourself, constantly working hard for the collective, constantly thinking about other people before you think about yourself or your own praise. That was a whole channel message. But I feel like your head is always down. You probably don't see the goodness that you bestow upon other people. I feel like you guys do something as far as recharging your battery. Maybe you take salt baths, maybe you go out for a run. I see sweat out here, I see baths out here. So you know how to channel energy when you feel like you don't have enough to give to other people. That's another channel message. So this is starting off with your energy. Spirit's giving you a thumbs up. Spirit's telling me that you guys are able to be vulnerable with this naked body out here. Like, I have this bruise on my face, and I didn't go and run and hide and say, no, they can't see my bruised face anymore. I feel like you guys use your flaws to your advantage. Great Spirit, what's going on? Message of encouragement. I feel like you give people hope. And like the 5 of Pentacles is all about suffering, financial loss, and being down and out. And I feel like a lot of people that come to your content are down and out, but by the time they leave your content, they feel better about themselves. They feel like there's hope, is what I'm getting here with the 5 of Coins being in reverse, and the Star card, which is all about hope. Okay, you let them know it's not as bad as they imagine it to be. My Star card in reverse is hopelessness and depression and anxiety. 5 of Pentacles is suffering. So they don't see how they've shifted, but they do shift. That's what I'm getting here. By the time they leave your content or whatever it is that you have to say. So let's continue on. What else we got? You have the Death card in reverse. Now, what I'm getting with the Death card is that it's lots of darkness and negativity that plagues them with the Death card out here. My Death card in reverse is sickness and ailments. And I feel like a lot of people that come to your content or to your page or your posts, they are sick mentally, and I feel like you guys, have a little history of mental illness, of what have you, bipolar disorder, depression, anxiety, OCD. I don't know which one it is, But I feel like you guys are people shining light. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel when I see here with the death card in reverse, because that card is surrounded by darkness. And I feel like you guys are people's hope. Okay? And a lot of people, like, I'm going to reiterate, like, a lot of people that go to you have mental illness or are suffering physically with the death card being in reverse. But you transform them. Okay? You say it's not so bad. A lot of people that come to you are really stuck in their ways, stuck in their depression, stuck in negativity is what I'm getting here, stuck in the darkness. But you show them there's a way. You give them light at the end of the tunnel. And here's the light right here. What else you got? You have the Knight of Cups. Now, my Knight of Cups is known to charm people, known to court people, and I feel like you are like a crossing guard out here, because that's what I'm seeing here, a crossing guard. You tell people when to cross the street, when to hold on. You give people directions and say, hey, go down this way instead of this way, because it won't serve you good. I feel like you use your heart space. I feel like the ripple expands is what I'm seeing here with this water out here. And when I say the ripple expands is you give people hope and then they give other people hope. And that's what this life is all about. The source came from the source. It came from God, you know. We're always supposed to use our heart space and always supposed to act in love, because my knights are active and they advance. So we're supposed to actively be courteous. We're supposed to actively court people. We're supposed to actively be charming and kind to one another. And you guys show people the way. Channel message. What else we got? Nine of Pentacles out here. Now, this is abundance and this is reward. Spirit is telling me that you guys will have financial benefits, financial abundance. That's what I'm getting here very soon. I count my cards as well. I have the Four of Pentacles out here upright. It's gonna be in your grasp soon. I feel like a lot of you guys are on the skirts of suffering financially, but you're not, suffering. Your situation could be worse, is what I'm saying here with the Five of Pentacles being in reverse. Like you have more than a lot of people, but you wish you had more, is what I'm getting here. But you're about to have abundance. You're about to have, a plethora because of the hard work that you put in, okay? The Four of Pentacles is energy of holding on tight to things. So probably you do have to hold on tight to things, but I see more than enough. I'm also talking to a lot of vegetarians and vegans, or people that have a very vegetable inclined diet, because this bush is turned into a lot of greens. So maybe you're eating lots of salads or mixed greens, kales, collard greens, I don't know. But I see greens out here. What else you got? We have the Fool card in reverse. Now, I feel like a lot of you guys feel foolish for the avenue that you've gone down. Like, everybody doesn't understand you with the Fool card out here. But you recognize that you just had to go with it. You recognize that you just had to embark on a new chapter. And I'm hearing to HELL what other people think. And that's exactly where your attitude has to be with the Fool card in reverse. Just going with it and being reckless. And yes, you went down a path that was unforeseen, but I feel like, you give people validation, you give people reinsurance, and that's what it's all about. It's about the ripple being expanded, okay? You help in the ways that you can. Ending this reading with the Moon card out here upright, and this is just synonymous of the Fool card in reverse. You're not going to have all the answers, but I do feel like you guys are very intuitive, because this Moon card does have some psychic energy attached to it. So I don't know if you guys are astrologers, because I see the Moon card out here, or psychics or mediums, tarot readers, what have you. But the Moon card signifies illusion, deceptions, and mystery. Like, you're not going to always have the answer. You're not going to always be able to get out your own way. And I also see water out here. I read the first card and the last card. You guys know how to heal yourself. You do salt baths. You do charging your water is also what I'm hearing. I don't know what it is that you do, but it helps you greatly. And you are the guiding light in people's darkness. I can't make it up. Like, this is what I see here with the Moon card and the Star card out here. It's a dark night, but here you are showing people the way and giving them flashes. It's like you're a crossing guard. And kudos to you. Kudos to you. I know it gets hard sometimes, but Spirit is reassuring you with this Nine of Pentacles, like it's not in vain. With these veins out here. You guys eat vegetables with veins or stems. Great Spirit, can I get... A lot of you guys don't work for a 9 to 5. A lot of you guys don't work for the man. That's what I'm saying here with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is higher learning and work and establishment. A lot of you guys are your own bosses, is what I'm hearing. Okay? And I feel like you go against the darkness. You are of light, and you go against the darkness. Is what I'm getting here. Or you get people out the darkness. Is what I meant to say. Strength card out here. You whatever it is that you do it confidently, and you do it well. Okay, and you have a style or je ne sais quoi. Is what I'm hearing. That just makes you unique. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. Let's talk about the star card, person of guiding light, chariot card out here in reverse. Now, just because you're a person of guiding light doesn't mean you don't want applause, you don't want success, you don't want victory. I feel like victory and success and praise has been slow moving with the chariot card being in reverse, and it's left you in a hopeless place, as Rihanna would say. But I do see your victory coming. Just don't give up on yourself, is what I'm seeing here. Okay? So yes, it has been slow, but it's still coming, inch by inch. Continue on that mission. Talk about the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Emperor's out here in reverse. This is the people that come seeking you. My Empress is a person of guidance. And I feel like people come to you, like I see right here, for your help, for your guidance. And I feel like you open your heart, or you have an open heart space for them to say, hey, this is how you get out your own way. But I feel like you belittle yourself, is what I'm getting here with this Empress out here in reverse. The Empress in reverse is entitled. You feel like, oh, I should have more subscribers, I should have more likes, I should have more appreciation. And that's just right now. Like I said before, your victory is coming, and you're going to make it look good. You're going to be at the top, but it's just not here yet. This is a part of your journey, okay? This has to be a part of your journey in order for you to appreciate the victory, okay? Let's talk about the Death card in reverse, sickness. So this is the people that you help. The Moon card in reverse. Now, my Moon card in reverse is putting a spotlight to people's shadow side. I feel like you put a spotlight to people's darkness and say it's not as bad or as bleak as they imagine it to be. You put a spotlight to people being able to transform, because that's what the Death card is, transforming. Okay? Whenever I have duplicate cards in one reading, this is what this reading is all about. I'm putting a spotlight to your shadow side because you put a spotlight to other people's shadow side. This is more of the ripple being expanded. So whenever you feel down and out and you feel like you're not there yet, pat yourself on the shoulder. Recognize that you've done so much for other people. You might not know their story verbatim, but you can feel it. Let's talk about this Knight of Cups out here, Parade. Hangman out here in reverse. I'm hearing I was once lost and now I'm found, is what I'm getting with the Hangman. The Hangman in reverse is a lot of stress, and I feel like you help people out with stressful situations. And if you can't help them out the situation, you help them find peace within the situation. Okay? You guys just don't see the results of all your hard work, is what I'm seeing here. You want to become enlightened. You want to see all the thank yous and the pleases and, the praises. But that's just right now. You're still on a mission. You hear these sirens in the background? You're still on a mission. You're an enlightened being, but don't give up. Talk about this Nine of Pentacles, blessings. Magician out here in reverse. Now, I typically don't like the Magician out here in reverse because he talks about tricks in reverse, but this is not tricky energy. This is just something that's going to catch you so off guard. It's going to startle you. It's what I'm getting here with the Magician out here. This is just money. This is your platform expanding. This is likes and subscribes, whatever it is that you want to manifest, okay? But I feel like if you continuously are ungrateful, because that's what my Nine of Pentacles is, and I'm not calling you ungrateful, if you're continuously looking for more, then you're going to manifest less, is what I'm getting here. My Magician manifests. So if you are manifesting not being grateful, then you're going to have an empty cup. Let's talk about this Fool card in reverse. Feeling foolish. Temperance out here. Now, it's funny. You guys are earth angels, your light workers, your star seeds, whatever you want to call yourself. But it's sent from up above with this Major Arcana out here. But you guys feel foolish for not having a 9 to 5. You feel foolish for calling yourself an earth angel. You feel foolish for being a part of this new age. You feel foolish about being a part of this shift. That's what I'm saying here with these two cups out here. My Temperance in reverse is an inner unbalance, a mental unbalance, I should say. So I feel like you guys do have a bit of mental instability, and sometimes it knocks on your door, and then you have to check it at the door. You have to heal yourself again, because people come to you to help heal themselves and their mental anguish. Let's talk about this Moon card out here. Four of Cups, and it makes sense. The Four of Cups is unhappy energy, unsatisfied with information, not seeing or recognizing what's in front of your face. And I feel like it's a mystery of applause. It's a mystery of not being recognized. You want to be recognized. You want to say, hey, this is how you do it. And you want people to say, oh, thank you. You know, you're great. And you just have to sit it out. You have to be patient with yourself, okay? Don't let your dark thoughts overwhelm you, okay? Know you did it, and you did it for a reason, and it was to warm your heart space and enlighten other people. Guys, that's all I got for you. Keep on doing your thing. 2 thumbs up. Channel message. I don't just be like, oh, I'm going to do this at the end. No, 2 thumbs up for you guys, and I want you guys to be able to uplift yourself, not belittle yourself. Peace. Hey, come on in, Star Anise. Let's talk about you. I don't know what's going on. I'm throwing up gang signs. I hope I don't have any gang bangers out there. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on? Power number 2, please and thank you. I don't have any channel message. We don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Great Spirit, what's going on? Power 2. Tower card out here. Now, Spirit's about to... I'm hearing hard head makes a soft ASS, okay? My Tower card is a consequences for people that don't follow their intuition. I'm not wishing this on you, but Spirit is starting off this reading because Spirit is unhappy with the Tower card out here. I feel like you guys have been ignoring a situation for far too long, and Spirit is about to get your attention with the consequence. I don't know what we're talking about, but we're going to talk about this consequence is what I'm hearing. What's going on? What do they need to know? What have they been ignoring? They're scared to do something is what I'm getting here. The Knight of Pentacles out here is all about being scared to go to battle. My Knight's advanced. My Knight of Pentacles goes at his own pace, but I feel like you're scared to approach something or do something. Yikes. Okay, got a channel message. I see taxes that need to be done. Like you were supposed to submit. You were supposed to, you know, you had a date, a due date is what I'm getting here. Because this lightning bolt is like, okay, getting people's attention. So please bear with me. But I feel like you guys were supposed to do taxes or you're supposed to pay a bill or so what have you. And I feel like you guys were neglectful. I feel like you say you put it off and you put it off and put it off because you were scared of what the IRS would say or scared of what have you, the results that would come back. But you should have still filed it at the deadline. Let me tell you, the deadline is more expensive than you actually not being able to pay the money, you know? So, Great Spirit, what's going on here? 4 of Swords out here. Y'all should have got off your butts because the 4 of Swords is rest, recuperation, sleep. And I feel like you guys need to wake up and smell the coffee, channel message. You got to get off your butt. Go to somebody who knows how to do taxes. If you don't know how to do taxes, I'm seeing these 4. I see number 4 and I see FREE. There are places where you can go to file your tax. You don't have to pay to have people do your taxes. That's just for somebody. There are free resources that you can go. There are websites, Free Tax USA or something like that. But you can go to the IRS website and they will give you a list of free tax preparers. So a lot of you guys didn't want to get it off your butt because you didn't want to spend money. You didn't have the money to spend, and you have a free option out here. What else you got? We got the 3 of Cups out here. Now it's funny because I have Deaf, Dumb, and Blind out here, but I feel like you guys have smartened up is what I'm getting here with this reversal out here. A lot of you guys want to click off this video and attack this this task that you have, because time is of the essence. The longer that you wait, the more that your interest acquires. Okay? And you can't play ignorant. You can't play, oh, I forgot, because it will come with consequences. A lot of you guys were having fun with friends or watching TV or being leisure, is what I'm getting here, and you didn't see the deadline as something important when it is. Like, it doesn't have to be an expense, but now it's going to be an expense because you guys weren't progressive. You weren't attacking it. What else we got? Message of encouragement. Your encouragement is that you have access to free preparers, but you just are just lackadaisical is what I'm getting here. And I don't mean to call you out like that, but I want you guys to know there are resources available to you. I have to hold you accountable. My Queen of Swords is known to hold people accountable, known to speak the truth, okay, known to expect the truth. And I feel like had you guys been more open-minded and optimistic and did some research, is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Swords, you would have found help, is what I'm getting here. So now that I've bestowed you some information on what you can do for free, that will give you, like I did free taxes this year, and I got more back than what I would have got from TurboTax or H&R Block. But I got the Three of Swords out here in the verse, which tells me you're going to be able to heal this situation. It may come at an expense or more than necessary. You might even have a return that you never expected, but now you can't have as much as a return because you waited past the deadline. The IRS reserves a right to garnish or take what they feel entitled to, or that interest rate. Strength card out here upright. I feel like y'all have been too patient. The strength card is all about patience and courage. I feel like you guys have courage and confidence, and now you have resources, what I'm seeing here, but you shouldn't have been so patient. Now it's time for you to get off your butt with the Four of Swords in reverse. Now that you have resources, but go to that IRS website, type in free tax lookup. Magician out here in reverse. A lot of you guys are just scared that it's a trick or a gimmick, or people are going to come with expenses. The Magician in reverse comes with tricks, gimmicks. A lot of you guys feel like I'm lying to you, or a lot of you guys feel like I'm directing you in the wrong place, because he looks like a crossing guard out here. I'm directing you in the right place and where I've been through is what I'm getting here. So take what resonates. You just gotta get busy. The Magician manifests and he gets to work. Queen of Rods out here. A lot of you guys are too old to be so dismissive on important matters. Like, Uncle Sam don't play about his money, okay? Y'all gonna have inner conflict is what I'm getting here, because that's what my 501s is in reverse when you file your taxes because of the deadline passed already. Like, you probably would have been blessed, but being as though you were, you didn't act accordingly, you're gonna be a bit upset. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you? Tower card out here, upright. Page of Swords out here. Now I see an amateur, I see somebody inexperienced. So you can put all your information in the tax service, and the machine, the computer will do it for you. I feel like you guys were just really intimidated and you felt like you were out of your league. But all you have to do is just collect your W-2s or whatever forms that you have and enter the information, even if you don't have income, okay? So I suggest you guys put all your information in, because my Page of Swords is a student and he collects information. So I hope you got everything that you need thus far, but you're going in the hot zone or a danger zone because you already passed the deadline. Let's talk about this Knight of Coins out here in reverse, scared. Wheel of Fortune out here in reverse. I see I, R, and S with these three individuals out here. Now, I don't see as big of a return for you guys with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but had you met the task at hand, then I feel like the wheels would have been turning in your favor. You got to get the ball rolling. You can't wait for the ball to roll over you, okay? So I see interest rate out here. Let's talk about this Four of Swords out here in reverse, lack of peace. Your lack of peace is by you being complacent and non-moving. My Knight of Pinnacle in particular is slow moving, goes at his own pace. So you said, okay, I'm gonna go at my own pace. I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna go to sleep on it. I'm gonna sleep on it. You know what I mean? And now you have to be frantic. Now you have to, execute. Now you have to make up lost time that you won't be able to make up. Let's talk about this Three of Cups out here in reverse, rising up. Empress out here upright. I feel like a lot of you guys didn't have a parental role or a parent to tell you how to do these things. So, now you know. Now you can help another person. That's what I'm getting here with the Empress. Because the Empress is a person with guidance. I wouldn't be able to give you guidance if I didn't do it myself, which is why I'm a bit perplexed that the Magician is out here in reverse. I know one or two people were out there like, how do you know? What do you know? It's like, okay. Let's talk about this Queen of Swords out here, holding people accountable. You have a task at hand with all these knights out here, and now you have information out here, but you were too closed off or standoffish. The Two of Swords is being closed off and having a blindfold on, and you waited too long. That's what I'm getting here. Now you got a mission up your butt. Let's talk about the Strength card out here upright. Hermit card out here in reverse. A lot of you guys are just going to abandon, because that's what my Hermit card is in reverse, abandoner. And that would not have gotten you anywhere. Now that you have to do some research, now you have to look under the hood and get all your information out, you're going to be at a deficit. You're going to be weak is what I'm getting here, or you're not going to have that return or, the finances that you wanted. Let's talk about this Magician out here in reverse. Four of Cups out here upright. I knew this energy was going to come out here. The Four of Cups is not happy with what's being presented in front of you, and I feel like you're not happy with this information, but I didn't, cast this over you. You had to wake up. You had you had something to do, but you just chose to sleep on it. I see this overgrown bush. That bush didn't grow overnight. Everybody had the same deadline, so you can't blame me. That's what I'm getting here. If you're unhappy with the message being presented in front of you. Guys, I come in peace. I come in love. I hope you enjoy this message. I gave you resources. I gave you knowledge. Peace. Hey, come on in, Bailey. Welcome back. I feel like I got some returning people out here. If you're a returner, please smash that like button. Please smash that subscribe button, please, and thank you. I don't have any channel message for Pile 3. I don't have extra cards. Great Spirit, what's going on, Pile 3? Message of encouragement. What's going on? First card. Queen of Cups out here. Now, I feel like this is either your energy or someone else's energy, but my Queen of Cups is known to be a person of encouragement. I feel like you guys either need the encouragement or you're the go-to person of encouragement. I tapped on my second card, so I don't know whose energy this is, but I see it's around you, okay? My Queen of Cups is known to be emotionally supportive, okay, is what I meant to say. Use her heart space, known to tell people that she loves them, and, just all that happy-go-lucky things. Support is her go-to. So let's see who this is first and foremost. Seven of Pentacles out here. I feel like I'm talking to the supporters out there. I feel like I'm talking to the uplifters. The Seven of Pentacles is all about I'm getting ahead of myself. It's all about watching things grow. And I feel like people watch you grow and then you tell people how to grow themselves. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you guys are a shoulder to allow people to lean on, is what I'm getting here. So awesome. Spirit is also telling me you might want to go to pile one, because this pile shares a lot of similar energy to pile one. But I feel like you help people grow, you nourish people, you use your heart space naturally. I'm hearing you're an earth angel. With all this earth out here, you could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Great Spirit, what's going on here? Nine of Swords out here. I feel like there's one particular individual around you, or you could be that particular individual that's living in anxiety and stress, because that's what my Nine of Swords is. Not able to sleep at night, not able to see the future in a positive light is what I'm getting here with the Nine of Swords. So you got to keep your eye open, because I feel like somebody is having a pity party, somebody's withholding their emotion, and they need you by their side, and they'll go at it alone. My nines are all about what one person endures alone. Somebody needs you by their side, or you need somebody by your side. I don't know which one it is. It's going both ways with this X out here. Okay, a lot of you guys are bisexuals also, what I'm getting. But I feel like you can't suffer alone with this Nine of Swords out here upright, or they can't suffer alone. I feel like you have an inkling on who is suffering, and you need to tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, how you doing? What's going on with you? You okay? Because all they need is to talk it out. You know, everybody feels much lighter once they talk it out. And maybe this is your story, and maybe you just need to talk it out. Send me an email if you want to get it off your chest. I don't mind reading and replying. Let's talk about it, though. The Hermit card, I feel like a lot of people seek you out for expertise. Now, typically the Hermit is going on explorations. I feel like you had to learn through your own experience with the Hermit card out here, right? And that's what makes you a good teacher. The Hermit card is all about experience, being wise and a sage, and I feel like you guys are that person. I'm hearing rain in the background. Somebody's very emotional. Either it's you or somebody else, but they're seeking someone of guidance. So like I said, I'm here for you. You ain't never alone if you're here in my channel. And if you know somebody else around you, they are feeling emotional and alone. Great Spirit, what's going on here? King of Cups out here in reverse. Now, my King of Cups in reverse is known to be a manipulator and a liar. And I also have counterparts out here. Some of you guys are dealing with a counterpart, which is why you are sad and down and out and depressed, and some of the other people that's down and out and depressed and living in anxiety is because of their relationship status or their relationship is on the rocks. But this turned into a relationship reading. People are not seeing eye to eye, is what I'm saying here with the King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? Somebody is giving more and not getting enough, is what I'm getting here with this upright and reversal. So it's either you or somebody else, and that's what's bringing them down. That's what's making them feel alone. It's because of the relationship status. And you got to be the one to tell them, or you got to recognize that it's time for you to explore other options. What else you got? We got the Page of Swords out here in reverse. Now, the Page of Swords is known to be a spy. I feel like some of you guys have kids, and they watch this turbulent relationship. They watch the fighting, they watch the arguing, they watch the crying, they watch the sadness, the darkness. I can go on and on. But you shouldn't have an audience. You need kids to stay out of adult business because they will absorb that negativity. You don't want this child to absorb this action or this bad behavior and then to think that it's natural, because it's not. You need people to talk like adults. You need people to talk cordially. You need people to be happy. And I know everybody's not happy all the time, but you should strive for happiness, okay? I got the Eight of Swords out here upright, which tells me somebody is not seeing clearly. The Eight of Swords is typically a woman with a blindfold on and surrounded by ropes. And that's all about feeling mentally stuck. You can get out of a situation, you can get out of the relationship and find better, and you can tell somebody else that they can get out of their situation, but they just feel mentally stuck, okay? They're waiting for somebody to change. They're waiting for a white knight. They're waiting for a miracle. This is your sign. Ending this reading with The Knight of Pentacles out here. Now I'm seeing someone slow moving. They know what to do, or you know what to do, but they don't want to act. My knights, all my knights go on missions. They act, okay? But my Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. He's at a standstill, and I feel like either you or someone else is at a standstill, and their life is stagnant. They're stuck in their misery. Is what I see here. But you gotta give them a push. You gotta give them a jolt. You gotta, say, hey, get out of this rut. World card out here. It's better fish out there is what I'm getting here. You guys are destined to be loved and appreciated is what I'm seeing here with this world card, because she has an audience appreciating her, being a natural. So if you aren't feeling the love from one person, it's time for you to look elsewhere and spin the block. Okay, the world card is all about successful completion. You got to end some things in order for, you to feel like yourself again. And that's just for those that are going through it. But a lot of you guys have platforms, or you're being recognized. Sorry for the thank you, Spirit. That Spirit out here just trying to get your attention. A lot of you guys need platforms if you don't already have one, just so you can share this testimony and share this story and be other people's guiding light. Spirit really wants you guys to be a person of guidance. And Spirit is out here. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. Any ace is a blessing. And I feel like you're a blessing in other people's lives. And Spirit is a blessing in all our lives. You have to expand the ripple. That's what I've been saying. Great Spirit, can we get closing remarks, please, and thank you. What's going on with this Queen of Cups out here? Personal guidance, Chariot card. I feel like you guys have a way about yourself of victory, of success. You know exactly how to alleviate the pressure. I see Tylenol out here. I don't know why. Or somebody needs a Tylenol. But I see Tylenol out here. I feel like you guys have a success story. You know how to get people out of that ditch or out of that rut. The Chariot card is all about victory. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles out here, upright, watching things grow. Two of Wands versus editing, subtracting, dividing. You can't take on everybody's problem, or you have to have a detached point of view, because if you just pour into people and they don't do anything about the information, then you're just revving your wheels, or you're revving your engine and turning your wheels. And you have to say, you know what I said, and if they don't take advice of that, then you have to go on your merry little way, okay? Some people don't plan to grow. Some people don't plan to change, because the Two of Wands is all about planning. So if they don't want to grow out of this turbulent situation, you have to be okay with that and let people learn through their own experience. Let's talk about the Nine of Swords. Somebody's struggling alone. Nine of Pentacles. They feel alone, because my nines are all about what one person is doing alone, like I mentioned earlier. Nine of Pentacles is rich alone. Nine of Swords is sad and depressed alone. Nine of Cups is happy alone. Nine of Wands is tired alone. And I feel like somebody just feels alone. They feel like they have to be with another person for financial reasons. They can't support, they can't find support within other people is what I'm getting here. But they will find a way. They're just tied down to earthly things. Let's talk about this Hermit card out here. King of Wands out here in reverse. Now, my King of Wands is known to be a bully. I feel like with two kings out here in reverse, I got some messages, but I'm not going to say all the messages that I'm seeing. Oh boy, I got some drama. Okay, so I feel like somebody's shacking up with a bully, somebody that belittles them, somebody that is just nasty, somebody that's not even attractive, because my King of Wands is known to be attractive, good looking, and take care of himself. And I feel like that person needs that other person for whatever reason, but they really need to abandon that person. That's what I'm getting here. But they see value within that person, so you can't convince people. And that's okay, because they learn their own way. Somebody in the equation is homosexual. Whenever I have individuals within the same suite parallel to one another, that's why there's an issue. Let's talk about this King of Cups out here in reverse. Issues with a spouse. Now, we have a liar and manipulator, and we have a lack of peace out here. I feel like somebody is lying about where they're sleeping. I feel like somebody's lying on who they're sleeping with, and that's the issue at hand. And one or another person is really down and out, depressed, sad, what have you, and you got to say, hey, it's better out there for you. Let's talk about this page of swords out here in the verse, the spy. And I know I have a cross watcher with this page of swords out here that watches my content but refuses to really wisen up. And that's okay. That's okay with this page of swords out here in the verse. I expect it. Let's talk about this page of swords in reverse spying. And again, let me reiterate, this is children watching adults be more like children. Nine of Cups. Now, I see this child finding amusement, but that's not a good thing, because this Nine of Cups is all about happiness alone, and they see this as normal behavior, and they're going to grow up and say, I'm allowed to scream and allowed to hit and allowed to say cuss words and do what have you because mommy and daddy did it, you know? Let's talk about this Knight of Pentacles out here. I feel like I got people's attention with that last one. This Knight of Pentacles is all about being stuck, and the Nine of Swords in reverse is all about alleviation of pain and not suffering. This is what this reading is all about. Whenever I have duplicate cards in one reading, you can tell people, hey, you can either suffer or you can get out your own way. There are options for you. You have to change perspective. You have to look at the glass half full or half empty, is what I'm getting here. But I feel like you help people get out their own way. You help let them know that, you know, it's not as bad as they imagine it to be. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love when I have cross watchers that do nothing about their situation, but they lie to themselves. Because I remember having that King of Cups out here in the verse. They're good at that. I give them that. I will give them that. Good at being a good role model, too. Killing it, bro. Killing it. What's up, Cardamom C? Come on in. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on, Power 4? I feel like that was a channel message. Great Spirit, what's going on with Power 4? We already starting off your reading. Great Spirit, Power number 4, message of encouragement, please. Sun card out here in reverse. I feel like y'all are being tested, but you don't recognize that you're being tested. Like when I said testing, 1, 2, 3, you're being spiritually tested right now. A lot of you guys are living in gloom and doom right now. But I channel spirit with my sun card. It's no spirit can't touch with the sun. And I feel like spirit is watching your reaction to something, is what I'm getting here. This is a spiritual test out here. Message of encouragement. Spirit wants you to not be so gloom and doom. Spirit wants you to not be so sad. I'm hearing that it's much to be happy about, but you choose to rest on the gloom and doom side. I read uprights and verses, which is why I'm flipping my cards back and forth. Sorry for that. But Spirit wants to see if you are going to do something about your situation, or are you just going to have a pity party or be sad and down and out. Okay? Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a spiritual test. Are you going to wallow in your pity, or are you going to rise up to the occasion? Are you going to feel the sun on your skin and recognize and be optimistic? Let's see what's going on here. Message of encouragement. Strength card, a lot of you guys feel weak. Now I have a direction to lead you guys down. If you guys feel so weak and down and out and depressed, because my strength card comes with vitality, and so does this sun card out here. You guys need to get outside and get active. You need to get your body pumping and, you know, get your blood flowing is what I meant to say. You can go out running. You can do some exercise, but exercise is a good endorphin. And with this burp in your reading, you have to let go of all the stresses of the world, is what I'm getting here. Spirit sees you. Spirit is your strength. I don't mean to get all preachy out here, but Spirit is by your side. Spirit is looking out after you. But here you guys choosing to be gloom and doom, choosing to live in the shadows, choosing not to be seen, choosing not to go outside. I can go on and on. But you guys can't just sit up inside and feel weak and not do anything about your situation. You have to have that spark within. I'm seeing a spark out here instead of the sun. Okay? The sun is just a gigantic ball of fire, but I'm seeing a spark. You have to have the spark within yourself and be optimistic. We got reversals. There's a blockage out here of you guys getting outside, getting some vitamin D, getting your blood flowing, okay? You will feel so much better, but here you are in this pity party. Testing, 1, 2, 3. You have to rise up to the occasion. You have to pass the test. Nobody else is going to shake you up and say, hey, you got to do something, man. Or woman. Great Spirit, what's going on? 5 of Swords out here in reverse. Now, the 5 of Swords is mislabeling your enemy. I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you live around hooligans or thugs or people that are up to no good. Because the 5 of Swords is all about doing things behind people's back, corruption, criminals. And I feel like you probably live in a dangerous neighborhood, especially when the lights go out. That's what I'm getting here with the Sun card in reverse. But Spirit is spiritually protecting you. That's what I'm getting here with the Sun card. Spirit watches them more than they watch you. So you can go out and enjoy yourself, but you guys are standoffish to criminals that live in your neighborhood or outside influences. And let me tell you, you're mislabeling your enemy. You're saying, oh, they're going to get me when there is no enemy. What else you got? We got the 10 of Cups out here in reverse. Now, this is toxic family. A lot of you guys are hiding, and that's not the word that I wanted to use, but I feel like some of you guys are hiding from family members because family members program this in your head to stay inside, and because they stayed inside all the time, then you stay inside. I'm seeing soap operas and television series and binge watching with all these cups because these cups acquire. There's a lot of history. So I feel like you guys binge watch episodes and seasons and television, and you need to get some fresh air. Some of you guys are single and you need to meet somebody, and you will meet somebody that's gonna, I see love out here, but you have to get outside. You have to communicate with the birds and with the wind and not just your remote and your TV. Great Spirit, what's going on here? You got the Page of Wands out here. You can take your pets outside. You can take your kids outside. Only reason I said pets is because a lot of people consider their pets kids, okay? But I feel like you guys need to explore more. My Page of Wands is known to know where he wants to go, known to want to explore, but doesn't have the capabilities to do so. He does his research. He's a student. But I feel like you guys can get out there, but you just choose not to. The tables have turned. Like, you guys need to look up places that you want to go and actually go. And even if you don't have a place that you want to go, you need to explore uncharted territories. And that will spark up just something within your mind space that will fulfill you. What else we got? We got the 5 of Cups out here right now. I see gloom and doom out here again. And you guys expect the worst. You imagine the worst. The 5 of Cups is misery, sadness, depression. And if you want this dark cloud to stop raining on you, if you want to feel the sun, you got to get outside. Okay? Even if it's raining outside. And it's raining outside for me. It's like, you can get some of that fresh air, that fresh rain air. You know, you'll feel better about yourself. Ending this reading with the 9 of Cups. I like having this at the end of the reading because I feel like if you take Spirit's advice, then you will be met with happiness. Okay? I also have the Ace of Cups out here in reverse. You might run into somebody that feels like you rejected them with the Ace of Cups in reverse. But I feel like, y'all will be able to connect and, see eye to eye and converse, and it'll make you happy at the end of the day. That's just for some people with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Great Spirit, because let me tell you, I read uprights in reverse and I take note of the first card and the last card. Spirit sees you being unhappy because the 9 of Cups is being happiness and wish fulfillment. Spirit sees you being a brat. I didn't mean to say it, but Spirit said it though, if you heard those horns. Spirit sees you whining. Spirit sees you unhappy, and you need to get outside. Change your surrounding. Great Spirit, you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to Some of you guys like to garden. Some of you guys know where a rose patch is. Some of you guys like to smell flowers. Some of you like, it's springtime. Flowers are blooming. Get out there and watch them grow so you can grow with yourself. Get out there. Eight of Cups is leaving everything behind. Leave that series alone. It's not going anywhere. Leave that television alone. It's not going anywhere. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you. Let's talk about the Sun card, Gloom and Doom. Strength card out here, you can flip the switch. Whenever I have duplicate cards in one reading, this is what this reading is all about. You can feel weak and, unhappy with life, or you can do something. You can find the strength somewhere, but it's only going to come from within you. You can't look on an outside source and have another person tell you how good you are or what you need to do. You have to be inspired within yourself. And that's just what I'm getting with this duo out here. Let's talk about this strength card in reverse. Ace of Wands out here in reverse. Now, a lot of you guys feel like Spirit is punishing you with the sadness, depression, but Spirit wants you to be inspired. Okay, that spark has to. This just turned into a match for me in my mind's eye. That spark has to come from within you. No one else. Spirit is giving you a sign. This is your sign right here. Okay, get out there. But instead, stop thinking that Spirit is trying to punish you, especially with the Sun card in reverse and the Ace of Wands out here in reverse. Spirit is trying to inspire you. You got to take your mark. Let's talk about this Five of Swords out here in reverse. Hooligans. Temperance out here. Now, my Temperance in reverse is a mental unbalance. And I feel like you guys choose solitude because this Temperance is far, far away from the path. Okay? Nobody's around this Temperance out here. I feel like if you got outside and disconnected, you will feel relief. But I feel like you don't want to be surrounded by other people or, criminals, I don't know, what have you. But I feel like you are spiritually protected with the Temperance out here. Okay? You don't have to worry that somebody's going to come get you or, bother you. Let's talk about the Ten of Cups out here in reverse. Four of Swords out here in reverse. Now, the Four of Swords in reverse is a lack of peace. Like, you can watch that series all you want to, but what happens when that series ends? You're going to pop in another series? You just have to change your pace. You got to change your scenery. You can't be stuck in the house. That's what I'm getting here with family. Or the four walls. That's what I'm saying here with the Four of Swords out here. The four walls that you're used to. Let's talk about this Page of Wands out here in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups in reverse is a lot of confusion from you guys, because that's what my Seven of Cups is. You don't know where to go. But I'm here to tell you, you have options. Seven of Cups is watching your options. You got this place, this cup, that cup. All you have to do is choose one, because that's what the Seven of Cups is, choosing an option. And don't take too long either. Let's talk about this Five of Cups out here, upright, this gloom and doom. Six of Cups out here. Take your pets out, take your kids out, allow them to smell the roses and smell the flowers out here. I'm seeing lots of flowers and roses. So you guys have a garden by your house or, a scenic type of place that just is filled with nature. And that's where I advise you to go. I feel like you will be met with satisfaction. I'm still seeing you running into somebody, having face-to-face contact and being pleased. Like not feeling bothered and having them warm your heart some, because I know a lot of you guys have this ice block of a heart. Let's talk about this Nine of Cups in reverse. Yikes. Now, I remember this being upright. So Spirit don't make no mistakes. So it's a reason why this is in reverse. Let's talk about it. Lover's card. Somebody feels like you're not happy with them right now, but I feel like I'm still getting that face-to-face contact. Here we are. There's somebody that Spirit wants you to be with, but they feel like that you're unhappy with them. But I feel like they will be your wish fulfillment, and you guys will feel more needed, more loved. They will help melt that heart of yours. They will warm your heart. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. All the messages of encouragement. Get outside. Go, 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 go.